low on the Sable factor for the Abed, but if they shut them down in the laning stage, their draft just needs time, kind of like the last game. It needs a lot of time.
But they get the early building damage with it too.
Predictions?
I mean, Rebellion was pretty convincing in that last game, but it was also a very one-sided draft on the side of TSM in the end, so it looks better for TSM, but I'm going to slide on the Rebellion train.
Okay, fair.
I mean, I think Lena's still a really strong hero, and
Brawl should have a very easy setup here onto Saberlight. They will hand over the living armor. It really shouldn't make any difference though, as he does Sprout, still running away. There is no way out. They do get him. But in the meantime, Abed does kill off Ari at the very least. So there is a bit of a trade, still obviously in the favor of TSM.
That Meteor Hammer did so much. For Timado, I think the best thing is to stick in the jungle, send those illusions on the lanes, get to that farm.
Regen rune picked up by Ari. In the meantime, Whitemon is trying to protect the other power rune that was potentially spawning up, but does go down to Abed. A little bit sad for Abed there, as it was a regen rune, which would have been amazing for him as the Storm, but getting
these mini items top lane, Abed. Just there to defend, I guess.
So they have caught out Arteezy in the meantime. Melina dropping very, very low, trying to run from Whitemon, but unable to get away. Kasane able to take that kill as Fly now being chased down, will drop as well. That'll be a Treant down.
Yeah, I really like how TSM is playing this game. Obviously, like the score is 3-3, but they also got all the 3 tier 1 towers. They're drawing some straight line across the enemy jungle. Not sure what it means. Maybe contain them. It's gonna be hard to just not let them leave anywhere across that line, but
Ari,
it's a good plan.
Mid lane, Abed just gonna dive in for the Rubik. Does find a very easy kill on his own. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the idea is just contain them within that side of the map, but doing it is another thing. Like, it's kind of sad to see 0 earn charges on Bri, although maybe now they can get it. Fly, he'll pop the overgrowth, but he should die here, surely. As he tries to walk away, Meteor Hammer's coming in. Fly does eventually go down, but what's it going to cost TSM? Oh, it's going to cost a lot. Whitemon, the third target, Abed right on target as well.
That's 3 heroes for the Treant.
Oh, no.
This is, remember, just a couple of minutes ago, I was saying they should be careful with how...
Hookshot, he's just perfect with this. A double cogs out as well. Avalanche out. Where's the backup? In they come. Double tornado, double meteor hammer, and that's what you wanted to see. Perfect setup from Whitemon. And Roshan's open.
When you said double meteor hammer, I thought they...
That'll be enough for them. Doesn't seem like they want to risk their lives just for the sake of picking off Whitemon here. As Whitemon's still going. It's going to be a toss back though onto that clockwork, and Whitemon may have sacrificed his life. Meanwhile, Brawl on the backside got caught by a vortex, but is still fine to continue the fight as Saberlight will go down.
30 seconds on the Aegis.
Pretty good trade for TSM so far, but like you said, third smoke on Shopify's end now.
They have the blink on Tiny, they do. So that's literally the play.
Yeah, and he finds Ari immediately. Ari gonna get caught out of the Rubik. Will get bursted down by Arteezy. There's your blink reveal here for Crit. Crit obviously very, very good with these heroes that can reposition the enemy.
Like, that's where they expect them to be.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, they're on low ground here.
They are. Crit, he's still going to jump in. Whitemon immediately caught out. Does go down to the clockwork as Brawl wants to keep the fight going. He's going to try. He's been caught out. Vortex is there. Back to the backside. Who have they got? Brile, he is going to go down. Meanwhile, Ari also getting chased by Abed. Will drop.
They got crit, but...
I mean, that's all they've got. It's really a nothing kill right now.
That she still doesn't buy boots. That's the problem, right? Like,
oh boy, they've got Brile top lane. Dust Root is gonna be out. Abed a little bit low on mana, but it's not gonna matter.
Maybe if the tornado connected.
Yeah, maybe. That'll be your tier 2 top tower to go down as well. It's a big pickle. They'll get the cold snap, they'll get the tornado, but the avalanche is going to save the day. The meteor hammer will not be able to follow up. Even the hook shot not going to do enough. Brawl's been caught. Meanwhile, Tomato still trying to fight. At least takes down Crit, trying to go after Abed, but he takes down Whitemon while he's at it. Meanwhile, Arteezy trying to fight, but does need to back off as Kasane is on the chase along with Tomato. It's still a 3v3 scenario, but Abed, he's dropped way too low on the Storm. Needs to go for the reset. Meanwhile, Arteezy, he's still sticking around. Goes for the Gleipnir, gets a double stun off, but can't fight into the high ground. Needs to get the hell... Oh, Saberlight!
He got baited by...
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure who baited who. I think most likely RTZ baited Saberlight. I'm not sure. Maybe it's Saberlight's call as well. Or Shopify Rebellion's farm, but not any
Crit.
longer.
Hookshot, Whitemon is out, does find crit. Abed, he'll zip in for the Vortex, catching up the TV, but Tomato should be more than happy to fight and does at least pick off one. Though
Drop it.
Ari does drop it, now Saberlight in massive danger. He actually gets away! The Sprout TP, it's barely enough.
Oh, no.
A lot of hexes.
There's one on Prophet as well. Like, he's queuing it up.
Arteezy trying to go for a solo pick off onto Ari, but he gets lifted up.
Oh,
Abed, though?
zip.
Yeah, big zip in from Abed. I'll take care of it, sir, no problem. It's still kind of not too important kills, though. Like, these are just some...
It's gonna be hard for them to leave, even with the Lycan's illusions with the wolves. Like,
Hookshot. They have got fly. The train still fine. Gets
Bryle.
the Evergrowth. Arteezy, Bryle. He's going to go down on the Invoker. Tomato still going to fight. Arteezy dropping so down low. Gets forced up. Now the Vortex from Arbed. Going to hold them back. Not allow them to get any further. So they have at least caught Crit on the Tiny. Though Crit and Saberlight still trying to find a way to fight this one out. Saberlight the bigger target, though he has no way out of this. He will go down.
yeah, nice little avalanche stolen there by Ari, preventing the TPs from Saberlight. Overall, you force the Braille buyback to feel as free jumping on top of you. Also, the Storm Spirit does not have an BKB or anything like that, so...
Oh, speaking of, Abed, he's just going to jump in on his own. Gets a double Vortex, kills off Ari, but they do land the stun. He is out of mana. He should drop here, Abed. He's going to get punished for this play, and he will
Oops.
go down. Whoopsie daisies.
That's definitely a whoops right there. It's not a kill that was Invoker traveling across the map with the Blink Dagger.
Tear away, but there's a toss back crit right into the loving arms of Arteezy. Is it enough? Vortex is there. Abed will hold him down. They've got Whitemon, and now they found the TB. Crit's doing crit things. Tomato, he's going to get the hell out of there, but the Sprout's going to lock him down. He'll at least BKB with the Overgrowth. He'll mantra it off. Tomato should be okay.
Mid
The
lane tree.
Arteezy, he's still going. Abed wants the kill. Tomato, he'll get the Sunder. There's no Vortex. He'll be forced to back off. Instead, Crit, he'll find the side. He'll find the supports. There goes Ari on the Rubik.
RTZ.
Star Arteezy in trouble now as Tomato has decided to try and force the fight. Kasane gonna move in as well. Arteezy still running, is okay for now as the Sunstrike does actually land, but it won't make the difference. Arteezy's fine. Crit in the meantime will hold them back. Sacrifices his own life for it. Making sure Arteezy does get himself out of there. So you got the Aegis, but you don't find that secondary life. And but a nice 4-staff away.
Instantly by Crit.
Arteezy, though, still in danger. Crit trying to stick around looking for a tossback. Arteezy, he needs some help. 4-staff away. It's going to avoid the Sunstrike. He's going to pop the Satanic, but it's not enough. Arteezy's down. He is down for 85 seconds. That is massive. No buyback available on him. Bryle will capitalize. Onto Saberlight they go. Overgrowth to try and hold them back, but Saberlight is still being chased down. Sprout up, TP attempt, but the Hex is there. Saberlight is gone. 80 seconds without buyback.
Abed is this whole time just on the bottom lane split pushing. But
Ancient.
that's it. Looks
Yeah,
that
he calls
way,
it.
at least. Yeah.
He's
GG.
seen enough.
GG.
Well, there you go. We're going to game number 3 here between Shopify Rebellion and TSM. What a series it's been so far between these two teams. TSM obviously not feeling too good after that game one, considering the circumstances. I know